Hello, Internet! Would you look at how beautiful it is outside? Everything is covered in snow, the air is nice and cool, and there's so many different things we can— Whoa! So you're making a game, and you need to come up with an idea for an interesting environment. Grassy plains are fine to start out with, but you don't want that for every area in the game. Players can't handle that much foliage. Still, you want a setting that feels believable while providing some fun new mechanics and gameplay possibilities, so where do you look for it? I've got it. One of the first games to incorporate frozen water was Mario Bros. A later enemy in the game is the Freezy, which turns a platform into ice if it's not broken quickly enough, making turning around even more tricky. Nintendo would take this idea further with Ice Climber, a game with much more precise platforming and tight turning until you reach the higher bonus areas and begin to slip around once more. You can probably guess that ice physics are most common in platformers, although they aren't always favorable. Since a lot of games rely on fairly precise movement, it can be frustrating when that precision is taken away, causing many more mistakes than you'd otherwise encounter. Some games use ice in their levels without the slipperiness to combat this. The thing is, sometimes the physics present in ice can be a good source of momentum, keeping the player character consistently moving forward so they have to jump and weave through oncoming obstacles quickly. But what if the player was the one with control over how much ice is in a game? The final weapon Samus acquires in the original Metroid is the Ice Beam that freezes enemies, which is the only item capable of holding off the titular Metroids in the last area of the game. Similarly, one of Kirby's many copy abilities is the Freeze ability, which turns enemies into ice cubes that can be pushed away. It is technically just another way to use enemies as projectiles, but it's still pretty fun and unique. Ice might not be the most popular mechanic in gaming, but it definitely has a lot of fun possibilities, and I wouldn't mind if it was used more. But you know what really needs some more representation? Snow!